It's loading. It is good. But it's not so good as it I have to once again redo all of my planning. Yay. This would be the point where I would be very much in my right to claim like, yes, I cannot be asked to download freaking multitudes of gigabytes again just to get Nano to run, but not so much that I can't be asked. Reasonably speaking, it's more like I can't actually fit it in. I don't have that much time at all, and I was under the assumption that it would just work, but something must... I probably have to do something. Probably something on my PC that is annoying, I know. I will assume so. Pain in the ass. Well, since it is such a pain in the ass and I can do nothing about it, I shall randomly decide to play something else. Again. Which is kinda how the story goes, isn't it? Now then. Go like throop, go like throop. And then we're gonna play games again. Well, we're gonna finish off our little mission of side questing, which consists of, well, 2 side quests to be fair. One is pocket racing and another one is, well, hardly bowling. Because it starts at the bowling center. Actually I've taken a few extra notes on this one, so that's rare as fuck as far as I'm concerned. Usually not something I would do. You can't catch me, gay swords. Nope, I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna run. Oh then, let's see me lose. Horribly. But there's my exit, let's say. Okay, apparently I just need to bowl. Just play bowl myself. Sure. Yeah, give me the good old 3 frames, then we can do some practice runs. Because chances are I will probably get my ass kicked. Entertain yourself 30 times. Pretty sure I've entertained myself a lot more than just 30 times. Game I know how to play, you're not gonna save myself from that, eh? Don't actually remember how I did this. There was a guide that I had opened for the last one because we did some bowling there too. What did we need to do? We needed to do 3 turkeys if memory serves.
Yakuza.
I think it was something like this. Nah, you had to be a bit faster. I remember that being the case. You just had to click very, very fast and then you got shit. That one just keeps turning. This is gonna do wonders for my suffering mind. Give that a good spin, baby. Bit too much, honestly. But hey, we're just spare to begin with. I can't remember which one it actually was. Oh, but can you tell? Yeah, that was a nice one. It's not that hard to get a freaking strike once. It's very much more difficult if you're trying to get strikes multiple times. Sadly enough, it should not be so easy. Bam! Oh, come on, you little bitch, kind of a fucking pin. Would have went down just out of, you know, nicety. Yeah, let's go for 2 speed. Maybe a bit much. Maybe. But no. Nice and good hit. Nice and proper hit. Bam. That was pretty damn good.
Yoshi.
Yes, indeed. You did good. Now I play bowling. Only when I do it again, I'm gonna get challenged or something. That's not gonna be much, is it? Actually, let's go out and inside again just to make sure. Just to be on the safe side of things. Bam, 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 bam. But after that, well, we can do one pocket race, I suppose, and then we're actually gonna go back into some story things. We haven't done it again. Doesn't seem to trigger. Let's be it now. And let's do one more turn, or maybe one more after, so we get basically 3 games of 3 frames, for some mystical reason. Then, we'll move on with our lives. We'll have later opportunity to do this anyway. If we feel like it, that is. I would like to get it out of the way, because this is the sort of side quest that I do not necessarily enjoy overly much. It's just not my, my strong suit, let's just say. I probably could have done better, but I didn't. Oh well, what can you say? Not all things go well. In life, and love, and all of that nonsense. I just like a little spinny, and see what happens. Ah, bowling. Haven't been bowling in a long while, actually. We might actually get a chance for that. That's very far out there. With a nice 3 spin. I mean, we have a very heavy bowl, so... Nice. Wow, that's really out there. It ain't good. It ain't good. Little kind of a pin. It's just... He even got touched. I've seen him get touched. In very inappropriate places. Wow. I messed it up. Not that I couldn't save it, but still. This could have gone a lot better, let's just say. Maybe a 2 spin? There's one perfect angle where you always get a nice little strike, like this. Problem in the last one was actually to try and do that 3 times in a row to get a freaking turkey going. I didn't like that. Okay, let's go out again and come in again, like the heroes we are. Trying to trigger side quests. Some mysterious reason it's still not working. Well, this is gonna be our last turn then. If it doesn't trigger, then we'll try it later. I will have to make a note on my list. Gosh, my list is ordered by chapters. Very smartly ordered by chapters. Which means, if I'm not careful, I will overlook it and probably never look back. And then somewhere in the final chapter I look back and like, there's a quest I haven't done yet. And that's when the great search begins. And oh boy, do I not want to do that. Yeah, boy. You die. Rabam. Go for a turkey or something. If it throws like this, I can go for a freaking turkey. Now watch me mess it up. Again. Yeah. See? I even knew it would happen. And I was right. Got to be right. Rabam. Oh, come on. Last little pin needed to be a bitch about it again. So is that one little pin that really fucks up, huh? Oh boy, what can you do? Sadly, that is all what my notes say. They say, well, bowling, tender. They say nighttime, it is nighttime. They say go bowling, get challenged. That's all they say, sadly enough. Not the most accurate and expensive of notes, but usually I don't need to have such an expensive. Well, I'll be back later. Let's do one pocket race and then we'll actually do some story stuff, because we haven't done any story stuff in a while. And I would like to, see what happens next. Actually, what the fuck? Yeah, we're supposed to be going to the Serena to, interview clues. Haven't been there in a while. Quite a while, actually. Where's my list of parts? Because this time I have a list of parts prepared just so I can do something about it. Yeah, well, let's race very much. It's good to be back. Let's customize that. Okay, it's amazing. I'm supposed to be using the weakest ones. With no stabilizers, no suspension, and no damper. Let's take the splinters. In extra. Because if we can do better, most definitively should. Rebel. New. Don't patch. Now laying down. Indeed. Go for gold. Already overtook him. It seems like a basic bitch course, so I probably can make this a bit faster. Doesn't really seem like he can stop me. Heck, that seems like I'm actually closing in on him again. I am. I'm gonna run the same lane. That's not how that should work. Lane. Actually, that killed him. But partly. Didn't kill my mom though. Win. That really was an easy win. There was nothing to say about that. Now, since on our way back to Serena we are going to get by the bowling area anyway, we're gonna look one more time. You're the delay has no soul. Hmm. Yeah, very important. We're actually doing this for a mission. He's like, I forgot about it. Hmm. 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 Good question, actually. Yakuza's love for pocket circuit only grew. The point that he pursued a career in Formula 1 racing. That's impressive, actually. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
何
Hmm. Well, they close the plane at least. And he's working at Stardust. Okay. Coincidence, eh? Coincidence indeed. Hmm. That's at least a club I already know.
お
Hello, fighter. No problem. I mean, in a way, he has a pretty damn sweet job. I can play with little card, yeah, well, card games, little pocket cars the whole day. It's amazing. I mean, his pace not amazing, and that's putting it mildly. To be fair, where was the club actually? There, yeah, yes. So we just need to go down the next street. Oh shit, peasants. Actually, I might want to go by the good old-fashioned warp and look if I actually have enough CP to get infinite sprinting finally. Because if I can get that out of the way, that would be amazing. Saves so much time in the long run. Ah, kinda figured I couldn't avoid you. Pain in the ass, people. Just because I fucking can. Get over here, bitch boy. Damn. No reason to even waste my unbelievable abilities on you, I just kick you. Oh, thanks for the money. Okay, first block. Is that you? Is that you again? He's not happy. Also, those letters.
Huh?
Yeah, could you be? Hello, Takuma. You have grown up interestingly. You're 10 years in prison. Geio has not changed.
Oi.
Listen to me, boy. This is a very important thing. Well, that at least got his attention, I suppose. You shall be the successor, my little boy.
Eh?
Yeah, I mean, why not? Seems to have really liked it. Come on, don't be an asshole about it. You don't race anymore. Teach, please, you're still far too young to be considering shit like this. I mean, look, Kiryu, he's still playing with them. He's older than you. Indeed, Hideki told me. Yeah, huh? When did you become such a bloody fucking sissy? We're doing very much straight. That's good Kiryu. Nee, it's a very good Kiryu. Don't be a coward. Come on. That went a lot faster than I had imagined. And then down to burp. Gonna get burp. Can I get unlimited sprinting, please? That would really make my life existence a lot less suffering. Charido, GPU, very mature. I'm so fucking close. Eight more CP when I get it. Bam! 8 more CPs, then we got it. And while it is just 8 more CP, that can take, well, a certainly long time or short time, depending very much on how things go. Yeah, kinda figured I couldn't avoid you. Dead. You're all dead. Is what you have wished for? Did you live stream? You shall suffer now, infernally. Okay, now back to rolling. Check it out. I don't see anyone who looks suspicious. Yeah. Really have difficulty triggering this particular nonsense. Maybe I actually need to look up how the fuck precisely triggered, because my notes are as usual rather I really would like to just skip the intro. Rather imprecise and not really giving much. Well, I mean, the reason for that is that usually I would like to, you know, leave as much to the imagination as I can. Straight as an arrow. Bitch pin. Times 2. Nobody likes those. A 3 spin, maybe, potentially. Hopefully. That looks good. Ribbon. Oh, come on, game. You really like to do this, eh? See? Ribbon. I mean, you know, no problem cleaning the plate, basically. Ribbon. Do it. Do it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Really not my round. I can tell you that much. Hey, I get him away, but it just spares. Really ain't that great. And it's putting him mildly. Raboom! Oh, come on. Reminds me of the last time I played fucking bowling in real life. I was pretty much doing the same thing. Right off, that was like, meh. Fucking finally. Should have written that down. I was like, okay, let's just take a look around. That would probably help.
Nani?
Game, sure. Mr. Muscle. Well, sure. To what? Doesn't face Kazuma at all. Well, as long as I can get that one out of the way, that only really leaves the pocket circuit fighter quest line, and I'm well okay with having that later, because the parts are going to not become available that easily. Oh, I'm a professional. My ass. Beat this bitch, boy. I mean, he calls himself a former professional, but that doesn't mean shit now, does it? Yes. Already a slight lead on our side. Yeah, you can't really miss this one, can you? Which I wouldn't. Bit too close for comfort, honestly. Okay. Nice. Too straight, bitch boy, eh? What say you about that? Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. But we're still the king in the ring. Nice. I don't think he can actually win this, can he? At least not that easily any longer. Because for the moment we're one strike ahead. Shit, I miskicked. Let's do it again. Hopefully. Ah, one pin stays. What a little bitch of a pin. Give it a nice easy 2-spin. Bep. Now then, let's see you beat my score, bitch boy. Shit. He starts strong, I'll give him that much. Come on, game. It's like the game's cheating on his behalf, I don't like it. Oh, come on. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna fucking work. Yes, it's not. You missed that one, didn't ya? Lost by 2 points. Jesus Christ. Couldn't have done this any closer if I wanted to. I mean, I guess technically I could by 1 point, but still, fucking hell. Is that a good idea? I mean, I do have live and other publications. You know what? No thanks. I'm happy with what I have in life.
Yeah.
I mean, my pockets are very happy. Diddle-dum. I mean, it's nice to have it as an option, but apart from that, I don't think we need much more. Now then, we're gonna check our little list once more to see if we've actually done all the things. And once we have confirmed that, we shall do something major. No then. Yes, we did this one. This one, this one, this one, this one we can't finish. Does it say so? Yes, it says so. This one, this one, this one. Against the bomb and scam. 28. Match girl, crane game. Critical sun, bowling battle. Fucking finally done. The time cut. Epic under suspicion. Yakuza apprentice. Boop, boop, boop. Man scout. Truth about beauty. Professional brawler. Pickpocket pursuit. Reluctant death, which we cannot finish because we don't have the amulet for it. Basisch on the crepe here. Yes, okay. Ooh, technically speaking, we could do the side stories of the hostesses, but don't really have much influence on that because I would actually need to get them to finish. We did this. Time for the raid. Enjoying the run. Yeah. Technically speaking, we have all the things apart from 3. I'm gonna mark those for me. Don't fucking forget. Well, and the question is then how do I get the Lina to spawn? I mean, usually I just run around and she calls me and it's like, hey, I'm working right now, how about you come over and have some fun times? Maybe it would be enough if I just went inside and outside the building for a bit. I'm not. Give me something to eat. Yeah, give me oolong tea. And all of your things. Rub. 375 XP points. Just as I was about to say it. Okay, let's run. Make sure on the right street. No, I'm pretty sure I'm 1 street off. And I'm actually right of that. I was 1 street off. We need to correct this. Correction, very much so. With the way, you peasants. They really think I stopped for them. Quite the foolish creatures, aren't they? Rebam. No then. Yes, I know your prices at this point. Believe you me, I've been here. Quite literally. Yeah, let me make a progression. Prognosis here. She's gonna complain about my closing again. And then I'm gonna be like, bitch, please, I'm gonna take the same thing as I usually do, which is a fucking beer.
頼む
Because who wouldn't want a beer? Another nice little 50 clearance points for nothing. Yeah, sure. Take a beer, bitch. If I see you with any further than a beer, that looks better. I'm gonna get annoyed. Well then, let's see what's gonna be the topic of conversation this time. Yes, yes. Yes, Q. He quite literally would probably climb them with his fist. Yeah.
またまたそんなクールぶっちゃって。でも桐生さん渋いから受けでもいいのかも。女の子の方から自然と寄ってきそうですし。
おいおい
I mean, Kiryu is a pretty good looking guy, I guess.
じゃあ例えばの話で
Yes, yes.
超タイプの女の子が目の前にいたら自分から声をかけますか？
Maybe? I mean, it depends on how much my type. If it's love at the first sight, then I'll probably be like, yeah, sure, sounds good. Of course. Of course I would. Yes.
さすが桐生さん。
Very much classical manly thinking, like, if I don't do it, it's not going to happen.
絶対揺らいじゃいますよ。
Concept very much removed from the female idea of if I just look around and send them very much in multiple ways interpretable signals that I'm sure they're gonna understand that I want them. Like a guy asked me out and I said no to him. Did he say, you know, why doesn't he try again? Bitch, please, because you said no to him. Talk sometimes. Not that men are without flaws, but at least those I can easily, far easier understand in most cases.
ああ、私はそっち。玉砕するのが怖くて、絶対自分からはいけないの。
Yeah, sounds bad.
だから素振りだけ見せて気づいてくれるかなって待ってるんだけど、これがなかなか成功率低くて。
You know shit. It ain't gonna work well.
ですよね。だからそのギリギリのラインで誘ってるんですけど、当然気づいてくれるはずもなく。
Probably not. Most people are not that conceited or not that narcissistic that they're like, yes, I'm sure every bloody freaking person in the whole wide world would be interested in me and as such would make the conclusion. Like every signal sent must mean they're interested in me. Actually, it's a good question. Is it someone in particular that drives you so wild?
として
いや、気になるってほどじゃない。
そう
そう思います？
あ
Very much so. Very much director.
じゃあもうちょっとだけ。
Good luck indeed. Now we'll do the usual. Ask her out.
どうだ
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
キャバってお給料いいじゃないですか。可愛い女の子と一緒にいられる上にこんなにもらえるなんてほんと天国ですよ。
Pretty sweet deal, I'd say.
そうなったらピンチです。こんないい職場経験しちゃうともう他のバイトには戻れないかも。
Could be worse. As long as you do it with a clear-cut goal.
今のうちにできるだけ稼いでしっかり貯金しとかないとな。やっぱりカメラ買ってる場合じゃない
Pretty sure we had this conversation already about buying a camera.
何
今流行ってるんですよ、一眼レフ。写メよりもよっぽど綺麗だし、こだわりがある感じがちょっと大人。
Don't worry, smartphones are going to get... I don't even know where we are at this point. 4K nonsense, blah blah cameras installed soonish.
でもなかなかお金がたまらなくて全然買えないんですよね。
What was the answer we gave last time?
それが最近金銭感覚が麻痺してきちゃって、ちょっとの距離でもタクシー使って。
Yes, I'm pretty sure I got annoyed with that.
買ってもカメラ買えな
Bring
い
back
よ。
the fucking videos on time. I would like to rent them too. And I think we answered you gotta spend it to make it. Pretty sure that was the right answer. don't really like to do repeating things like this.
得してるのか。
そうだな。
ああ、確かに。歩かなくなってからちょっと体が楽になりましたし。
どうだ。
It's a very positive interpretation of
桐
things.
生さんいいこと言いますね。それにお金が苦しくなってきた。
おいおい。
Yeah, I don't have that much money to spend. I don't have my billions upon billions any longer. If I had those, well, supporting a woman or two wouldn't be a problem. But my billions are gone.
女の子同士でおしゃべりして
Probably
る
got spent
と
on pocket
ご飯
circuit
屋さんの話題
cars.
が多いんですよ。
お
And I'm pretty sure we had this conversation too.
で、おすすめされたお店に
Game.
実
Are
際
you
行
out
って
of
みると
conversations
すっ
already?
ごいよ。
お。なんだ。
そうなのかな。美味しいお店。
I'm pretty sure you liked
だ
ramen,
から
didn't ya?
同じお店にばっかり何度も通っちゃう。
そうだな。
Hmm.
とはいえ、そういう失敗も含めていろんなお店に行ってみようと思うんですよ。
Some more of tasty
どういう
ramen.
ところがいいのかな。
I remember this conversation.
男の人ってほんとラーメンが好きですよね。スープ。
そうだな。
ああ、それいいかも。店に入るのに勇気がいるってだけで。
Does it really tell? Usually it's just like, when I'm feeling hungry and I'm in some city, I don't know, which happened quite often in the past. Not just, somewhere in the city center, go for a stroll, look at the different storefronts and at the menus and go like, sounds tasty. And I would just go in and order whatever caught my eye and see if it's actually tasty.
本当ですか？
And more often than it
実は
was.
行ってみたいお店があるんですよ。
Was pretty damn sweet.
いや、
Yeah, no problem, don't worry, we've got what we wanted.
ありがとうございます。
Pretty damn pricey though. Meh.
桐生さん、
I know you will, it's always the same with you. The bling. Pretty easy indeed. Now we go on a date and then potentially, I suppose, the side quest should start. Actually, there's an exclamation mark right here. Ah, that's from the other quest. Yeah, where we need the amulet for. That ain't gonna help right about now. Nope. Stopping is for pushies. I'm a man, I run. Because I can. Where am I gonna take my little lady this time? Should be a good question. We could try the photo booth again, but I suck at it. Then I get confused with the buttons. Should not gonna go shopping with you because I don't feel like spending. Bowling we just did. Karaoke we already did. Billiards I'm not even... Oh, you know what? We're gonna try this. It's no use running away from your weaknesses. Sometimes you just have to take a plunge, I suppose. Even though it sucks. Beep 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 beep. Billiard.
いらっしゃいませ。
Please enjoy your game. Normal 9 ball.
手加減しないぜ。
I know how this goes, game. That doesn't mean I'm good at it. Practically, I suck at it. Okay, that was a bit close for comfort. Now then, See, I can absolutely imagine him using the fucking billiard cue to beat people over the head. I can see that very much. What I can't see is him actually being good at this sort of game. Yeah, thanks, game. See, game, I know this. So I don't need to explain how to shoot again. Yeah, see, there are all these options on how you can actually hit your ball, and I don't think it's gonna be a good idea. I mean, does it really matter? Why is that a foul? Maybe at some point I should actually learn the fucking rules or something, but meh, not in this day. Not in this day and age, I'd say.
負けてられねえな。
I don't know, that could potentially be a very short game if she's continuously doing this.
やるじゃねえか。
Only problem is I can't really skip this. Something like this? Nope. Good thing I never claimed to be good at this.
くそ。
Yeah, makes this look very easy. When I do it, it's like meh.
いい読み。
負けてられねえな。
She's very good at this. She's like, I never played this before, and I was like, okay. I don't know if I want to believe you.
やるじゃねえか。
あれ？
力みすぎだぜ。
Okay, something like this, maybe? Nope. Most definitively nope. As long as we get it over with. I guess I could try to actually learn how to do this, but the amount of time wasted on a minigame would be unknowingly high, actually. So let's not go there, shall we?
負けてられねえな。
Okay, that was rather pathetic by your standards. Doesn't feel like I have much of a choice though. No, that's good. Okay. What's a calm room shoot? I have no idea what it's supposed to be.
悪いな。
I don't know why I got a replay for that. Does that mean I win? This is a game! I have no idea why I won! What's a Karum shot? What does that even mean? It's like she quite literally dominates the whole game. It's the only one that makes it, and I just go like, fuck it, draw back full, hit the ball I wanted to hit. Didn't go in anywhere, but I get another one in. Is it because I hit the 9 with the return one and that one got in? Should I call claim skill for that? Because, well, you know, I guess I could try to download it, make it into a nice little video, go like, yes, I totally planned this move. But not that anyone would believe that, because yes, Kiryu, you got very lucky. Very, 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 very lucky. I'm going to the cafe on the bed of the girl. I want to confess my feelings. Nice. Please wish me luck. Yes, let's check that out. That sounds like a horrible idea. That could backfire horrendously. Not necessarily on the physical front, but that could give a lot of emotional damage. Quite a lot, actually. Then again, that's kind of the risk you take, you know, when you're going like, yes, I wanna talk about my feelings, then you kind of have to take that risk. Yeah, great. Peasants in my way. Yakuza peasants in my way. Stop doing the whole defendy thing all the time. Makes me want to crush your neck. Who's next? You are next. Oh, stop. Don't get you little bitch boy. I like hitting people. That doesn't mean that I like getting hit. Now. On a way to save somebody, or not. Let us very carefully scoop out the situation and then hopefully not have to intervene overly much. Let's hope. Just happy that we got that bowling quest finally triggered and out of the way. Because next in line, after we're done with this, it's gonna be a part of the main story. And I'm actually looking forward to that. Actually, I've been looking forward to that for quite a while. To be completely fair and honest with you. Wanna see what happens next. And then I'm inside the cafe. Where is the arena thing? Maybe I'm not supposed to be in? Maybe I'm just looking through the window? Like a total creep? Okay, I just needed to find the right spot, partly. Oh. It's she. I mean, I'm not expert at reading people's backside. Quite frankly. I mean, some people are like, yes, a human being that is turned away from you, the backside, can tell you multiple things about them, and I'm sitting there like, sure. I mean, I can easily see if somebody has some slumped shoulders or something. That's easy enough to understand. Watch that. That's the creep. I think he's drunk. Well, I'm God. As far as you're concerned, my fists have healing properties. I can heal the stupid and the drunk right out of you. But how is that anyone's fault? It's like, my wife left me. That's just your own fault most of the time, and not really, you know, Kiryo's fault. How is it? Rabam. I sure you're not breaking your neck with that landing. Please forgive me. My short for now. Nope. Chafed again.
Nani?
So what was the problem? Hey, my gator's on point. Is there such a thing as a gator? Okay. I'll take it. Also, explain. That's not very nice. At least have the decency to end it on a positive note or something. Not a very nice thing. That's really not how I expected this to end. I'm pretty sure you're gay.
Nani?
I'm pretty sure Kiryu is many things, but just looking at the build, that's not very female. I mean, yeah, I mean, he's pretty damn loyal. He's reasonably good looking. I mean, you know, taste matters, of course, and different people have different tastes and what is the ideal look, but generally speaking, you know, he's built like freaking Adonis on one hand. Can't really speak much about, well, so personality-wise, he's pretty cool. If you can still make the whole Yakuza thing that he has on his back. He comes with a bit of package. Just a bit. Nope. Yeah, that's probably better. Yeah, that's really not how that works. You're not going to be very happy with that. Also, there's not going to be some smaxy time. Which is kinda annoying. All we need, yes. You're as many men and as many different men as there are fucking, there's probably sand thingies in the ocean, probably. Or salt thingies. I don't even know where I was going with that. I was looking for a better metaphor, but I didn't find one in time. Brain decided no. Yep. People are very, very, very different. Surprisingly enough. That's just a cool thing, otherwise people would get fucking annoying. Everybody being the same. Ugh. Would be nice for the industry though. You know what's the biggest problem with all of the selling of goods? It is to find the perfect amounts of goods to have. Because you can't really, well, foresee the exact demand of any produce. So sometimes you will have too much and sometimes you will have too little. As coming as close as possible to ideal is what any businessman tries to do, because everything else is waste. These are wasted income because, well, what I don't have in store I can't sell. Or it's wasted money because I have too much. Which then would later on need require me to do it on a sale buys where I have to reduce the price and pretty annoying. Yes, if everyone had the same taste that would be a lot easier because I would just buy one thing in abundance and be like, okay, it's gonna sell anyway. Screw this. Would ruin the individuality of the businesses though. Screw this nonsense. He was cool. You can't judge him in terms of man or woman. He's just awesome in general. I like him. Not many characters I have so much fun with, to be fair. I mean, it's a bit like, you know... Let me give you a nice little counter example. The last real Final Fantasy I played, before the modern ones, well, technically I played the beginning of 9, but I never continued from there, but it was basically 8. With, you know, what's his name, Gaul, Mr. Emo. And, you know, for a while it's nice and dandy, and the machine going like, that's just all annoying, and blah. But, you know, after I've heard it for the 10th time, it's kind of like, okay, I have understood. You are a fucking teenager who goes all emo all the time. It's cool, but stop it, fuck's sake. You know what I mean? I had a lot of complaints after, you know, half the game or so. I mean, later on it gets a bit better, to be fair, towards the ending, when things get hectic, and he's like, yes, very much so, love interest, yes. It has impact on life, I'm good now. It still says a bit of a depressed little bitch show. Which is brilliant. It's a bit too much for me. Oh well. Could be a lot worse. Kiryu, however, is pretty good. Because he has such a diverse personality, basically. You know, between these very real moments when he starts punching shit at a fucking funeral. But a very cool moment when he goes around, oh, we get a video. When he goes around, you know, being all nice and emotional about it. I like that. Why are you stripping, woman? I have questions. Well, let's just hope that you not show anything that I don't want you to show, because, well, last time I checked, neither Twitch nor YouTube are very happy about it. But they're trying to be cute with me. Shut up, woman. And to be fair, she is quiet. You know, before I sit around and satisfy myself with videos like this, I would go for the check. Just Google fucking... Oops, at Google. I'm pretty sure you get a porn site on at least the 2nd century something. I'm pretty sure. But just, you know, go for video search. I'm sure you're gonna find something a bit more explicit than this. Because, you know, that ain't much. On one hand, it has taken me a far too long time to get to this point, so I'm kind of feeling unwilling to skip it. On the other part, it's not impressing me. I've seen better videos, actually. And more direct videos, to be fair. I mean, you know, you don't get to a certain age without seeing some shit. Also, Kitty's awake. Hello, Kitty. I've seen you have finished sleeping, eh? Hehehe, Kitty, do you want to see a pussy? Ah, too bad you don't get any. You's over. Oh, that was cringe. That was really cringy, admittedly. You know what I find very amusing when it comes to at least YouTube? They only ever have had a problem with one thumbnail of mine that I had made, because to be fair, I wanted to see if the system would actually find a bit of a problem with that. Basically, you can Google it. It's from the Gothic 1 game, a very old game. The very much nude little painting you can get and look at. So I was like, okay, let's take that and just, you know, censor the only thing you can see, which are the nipples. I was like, put a little black bar there. This is something. See what happens. YouTube was like, nope. Do this. It's just too much. I was like, it's a fucking sketch thing. Quite digitally. It's a not even fully colored sketch of a naked woman. And it has a black bar. But of course, I was like, okay. Yeah, accept this. But you know, you can take a fucking video like this and put it on. It's like, oh, it's totally okay. It's totally not explicit enough for us. But a fucking sketch. From a fucking decades-old game. Yeah, that's a problem. Don't ask me what the logic there is, please. But yeah, fun little experiment. That's not because, you know, what's the worst that can happen, you know. Well, yes. Well, it is true that not any and all contact between the man and woman of the world needs to lead to sex. It's there's that decades old, centuries, millennia old debate actually, of if there can actually be true friendship between man and woman. To some degree, I admit yes, but it is interesting. Strengthen your amount with a hostess to a new level of intimacy, but it doesn't mean you understand everything. Visit her to the club and ask her out after hours. If you feature at mini games, you may earn a sexy reward. That's your thing, go for it. Damn it, the game is like, I give you more mini quests now. Oh yeah, that explains what happens. Wait a second, if I'm in front of the hotel, that means we had sex. Hear you? Is there something you haven't told me yet? Hear you? I have some questions. So how does this even work? If you're not attracted to another one, I don't think you will come up with the idea of smaxy times being truly smaxy, basically. But yeah, we did all of the side quests we can, we finished with the little arena, and basically just at the same time. I know that I don't have all of the video clips in the first one we played, and I also don't have, I think, a few of the other collectibles. Like, I don't have collected all of the CP and stuff, because for that you need to play all of the mini games, and then you need to actually win certain ways and stuff, and I was like, nope. Honestly, I'm rarely a completionist to the complete 100%, basically what it boils down to. I sometimes am, when I feel like it, but that happens. I did finish one particular annoying example of a game to 100%. Oh yeah, there's no telephone booth here any longer. Well, for reasons of obvious nature, I have a tendency to bet the wrong horse, it seems. At least with my close friends, because otherwise I wouldn't take a freaking bet, because I'm not an idiot. Which one was that? Oh yeah, that was the one of the Hyper Dimension Neptunia titles. Fun little game. The story is relatively short. You can finish it in like, I think you can beat the main boss at like level 80, 90. The game is like, okay, but you can level up to level 999. Okay, game. And then you can get the What affection between each and every fucking character up to 100%. You can get a lot of plants that you then need to kill monster for parts, so that you can actually build shit, and then you can get all of the weapons and all of the armors. That was a pain in the ass. But hey, let no one say I wouldn't pay my debts. Can I go through the front? Probably I can. Yeah, now finally time for some main story parts. Let's see what actually where we going here. Why? Rather. We're looking for... Hello, it's me again. Yeah, over 10 years or so. Good job. Yeah. 10 years later, still Chan. She's like, oh. You know, I never liked those small pipes. They're kinda gay.
でも、キリュウちゃん突然来るんだもん。驚いちゃった。
Get yourself a real pipe, woman.
今に始まったことじゃないけどね。
レイナ、おやっさんは俺に言った。
What?
弓を頼むってな。あいつのこと何か知らないか。
Oh yeah, we're still looking for...
病院から失踪したって聞いてからは何も。
It's not much.
5年前ここに水木って女の人が訪ねてきたの。彼女、沢村由美の妹ですって言ったわ。
由美に妹が？
That's strange.
でも妹がいたことは由美ちゃんも知らなかったはずよ。由美ちゃんだけ生まれてすぐ生き別れになったんですって。
そうだったのか。
Could also be a bogus story.
で今、その水木は？
それが詳しくはわからないの。水木ちゃんちょくちょくここに顔出してくれてね。そのうち由美ちゃんがいたこの店で働きたいって。4年くらいいたんだけど、去年急に自分のお店を持つことになったの。
Interesting.
お店の名前はアレス。
場所は？
オープンしたら知らせてくれるってことになってたんだけど、まだ連絡ないのよ。
The Greek God of War? Yeah, pretty sure it is. At least closely related to that.
そうか。
彼女、由美ちゃんによく似てた。会えばすぐにわかると思う。
I mean, we've had this bus called Serena.
入れ墨入れてたわ。花模様の。
It's just a woman's
由美
name.
の妹らしくない。
そうね。
Yeah, things are...
邪魔したな。
またいつでも来てね。私にできることなら何でも協力す
I
る
mean, she has the bottle right there. Ask for a freaking drink for the way. Pretty sure the bar has good stuff.
錦山くんのこと聞かないんだ。
Not at
そ
the
れ
moment.
とも、もう誰かから。
ああ。
そう。
自分の目で確かめるさ。人が何て言おうがな。
Yeah, pretty much figured. It's cute.
ねえ、キリュウち
In
ゃ
a
ん。
nutshell.
ミレニアムタワーって知ってる？ 5年前建て
Oh
られ
yeah,
た。
I've been there a few times.
そのタワーの裏に小さなバーがあるの。マスターは飲食店の元締めみたいな人よ。新しい店ができたらマスターに必ず連絡が行くわ。アレスの場所もきっとね。
その
Nuts.
バーの名前は？
バッカス。
Bacchus. Well, at least that seems to be fitting. Because that's one hell of a god that has an interest in drinking. About hideouts. This hideout is now accessible. The game can be saved and items can be stored. Isn't really much of a hideout now, is it? Well, it's a bar thing.
ミレニアムタワーの裏、そこのまたいつでも来て。
The Bacchus. Can I just go? Ah, okay, I can. That's what I mean with a hideout. I see. That's a bit like my office. I miss my office because in my office I made billions. Real estate was such a productive thing. I know, I'm kind of poor. Out of the way presents. But yeah, honestly, when you play it in the, what I would say is the chronologically speaking right order, which would start at 0 and you come back into the game with 1, you're looking at this fucking major tower suddenly in the middle of the city. Like, yeah, I can tell, this wasn't here before. I can quite literally tell, game. It's one of the biggest landmarks that suddenly appeared out of nowhere. In comparison. I don't want to save the game again, I wanted to run away. Bacchus. Well, let's find out what the Bacchus knows. Don't stop me, peasants. I'm on a mission. An important mission. A mission of self-finding and stuff like this. Well, it is open, which is good. Oh. Well, that ain't normal. This is a zombie bar. Imagine I was gonna pop around the next corner, I wouldn't even be surprised, but I don't think it is. Okay, maybe we shouldn't go in here. Somebody seems to be alive. That gun is 10 sizes too big for you, child. Well, a massacre, I'd assume. Couldn't even finish her drink. Poor lady. Good question. You're a bit too young. Yes, namae. I would still ask the question where you got the gun from, though. It's really something that children shouldn't have in their hands. For obvious reasons, you know. For one thing, it's not really built for them. Probably yes. True enough. Now we have fun. You actually do. Why is that a relief? Like Artie to follow girl. Yep, but girl, you don't go anywhere. What are you seeing? The puppy. Hello, little puppy. Oi, bitch boy. I'm gonna kick some ass now. I'm gonna bleed them. I'm gonna bleed them really, really till the end. Judge something you do to a freaking little animal, bastards. Roll back. Yep. Nice. That's the sort of reaction I like to see. You know the fuck is with you, asshole. Don't care how many you have, I'm gonna beat the living shit out of you. Like you wouldn't believe it. And they're gonna have fun with it. It's you. It's definitely you. You have no idea who you're dealing with, eh? You fucking assholes. Okay, let's go beast on those bitches. No, okay. I love myself some bicycles. I needed a bicycle. You gotta love. Just grabs the next big random thing and attacks people with it. Yeah, shit, he can actually heal. You don't. I did this like a million times to Majima. I know how to deal with you little cunts. That hurts, eh? You just needed a bit of, you know, anti-stress therapy, and you were just the right medicine. Ah, now I'm feeling better. Hey. You know, I'm not even that much of a dog person myself, more of a cat person, honestly. But still, that's just fucking scummy as hell.
母親はどこにいるんだ
Yeah.
探してるんだろ
わからない。今日ずっと探してたんだけど。
Okay. That's not a clue.
お前家がないのか
孤児院黙って出てき
Let's
た。
see, you have a home. I was about to say you will have to come from somewhere.
孤児院にいたのかじゃあお前
お前じゃない。
Yeah, tell me your name.
私ははるか。お前じゃない。おじさんは
桐生一馬だ
Indeed.
お願い。この子に何か食べさせてあげて。
I mean, sure.
このままじゃ死んじゃうかも。
かわいそうかもしれないけど今助けてやってもまたこんな目に遭うかもしれない
Yes.
仕方ねえことだ
そんな。でもほっとけないよ。おじさん。
Ah, that's a tough decision. I mean, I can't just give him an energy drink, can I? Save the dog. I mean, that's a mission. Makes the payments to save keep. Okay, so what do I need to get?
おじさん。
Give me a second, doggy. I need to think. Can I just buy something directly here? Yeah, would be too easy. Wait a second. Don't think I can take that with me. That's an adult store. Sell anything eatable. Get it properly. Maybe even has dog food. That would be ideal. It's always a bit sketchy to give random food to animals. You never know what will trigger a not so nice reaction. Which is why I personally like to be a bit more careful. Person, I need food.
いらっしゃいませ。
Yeah, I don't think we can give him that. Maybe parts of this actually. Steamed bun. Is there meat in there? There's probably meat in there. Oh wait, there's dog food. Perfect.
ありがとうございます。
I have dog food. Ba-doop-doop-doop. I guess that's gonna help in the short run. In the long run, I mean, isn't there some dog shelter somewhere that we could put him into? Yeah, at least could get fed. I mean, there are some nasty rumors every once in a while about certain dog shelters doing horrible things to animals. So I'm not entirely a fan. I mean, he does seem to have a fucking collar.
ありがとう、おじさん。
It would usually imply that he belongs to someone. Here, doggy. Take some food. Do not starve on me.
あれ？どうしたの？
食べなくなったな腹が減ってたんじゃないのか
Maybe he's sick?
もしかしたら喉も渇いてるのかもなそれで飯が進まないのかもしれない
どうしよう。
Ah, well, I should have seen this one coming. Your strange little stray has nothing to drink. That is good. That is not good indeed. We need to do something about this. Hey, it's me again. If you some water maybe, and maybe a bowl or something that we could put it in. That would be neat too.
いらっしゃいませ。
Vitamin enhanced water. I would prefer normal water. I mean, I do know that some dogs actually like drinking beer. Long tea. Milk. It's called water, so I guess
ありがとうございます。
let's hope the game is like that's totally okay. It's just for vitamin C. It's not gonna kill him. I'm trying on one hand. On the other hand, I also don't want to run the whole throughout town looking for just water, only to find that there's none. That'll be a bit A bit annoying, to put it mildly. Oi, doggy. Yes. Oh, I guess I'm gonna drink the water myself then. Screw you, game. That sounded really satisfying. Just like, ah. Well, okay, since we found one down below, let's find the other one up. Jorby. And I think that will probably be most of what we're gonna do today. Mostly because, who was it? I think it was actually the Crazy Dread who was like, this game is actually quite a bit shorter, so I kind of wanna, you know, not overdo it in one episode. Mostly, and also, of course, you know, tomorrow's another long day. Quite a few of those, actually, in my near future. And oh well, it's just destiny. Chantori mineral water. Desert Ramon Kikoma has a sharp taste. Let's try this then. Otherwise, Kyo is gonna have a nice another drink. Yeah. Excuse me. Something is trying to kill me. Is it stopping? I think it's stopping. I felt like something was trying to crawl up my fucking throat. And tried to kill me. Out of the way, peasants. I want my unlimited sprint, please. Only 8 Moshi P until we have unlimited sprint. And that will make things a lot better. Yes, indeed. Chanchari, mineral water. Okay, we'll look this up because fuck this. I'm not gonna run all over the city looking for a fucking bowl. Come on, game. Oh, let's go all the way over Donkey Shot. Isn't that the store all the way down here? Yes, yes it is. You know, by the time it takes me to actually get this stuff finished, the dog is probably going to die of thirst or something. What's that? There's a giant hat. A little boggle hat. It amuses me. Ah, I do like it. The look of the city, that is. Makes me feel somewhat happy, actually. It's one of the cool things. Really make it feel like basically an entertainment district. Hello people, that is I, your god. Now give me my shit. Ah, another person that is dead inside. Actually, I could have gotten the water here too. That's good to know. Aha. Now, back to the dog, because now we have a paper plate that we can put the water, hopefully, on. I mean, it can't be that hard to find a freaking bowl of some sort in some of these stores, technically speaking. But I guess the game is like, we're not gonna add a freaking dog bowl to every bloody store just for one singular quest. Everybody else is like, yeah, understandable. The way peasant. Man on a mission. Now, child. I ran 3 times for you. You're not happy now. Get you the need wettish appetite. So we hope. Kind of said so.
手紙にはそう書いてあったから。でもまだお母さんに一度も会ったことない。
どうするんだこれから。他にこの辺に頼れる人は。
私にはお母さんとユミお姉ちゃんだけだから。
ユミ？
お母さんのお姉ちゃん、いつも手紙持ってきてくれた。
Look what we found.
おい、
Oop, you're dead.
どうした？
疲れた。
Well, maybe a bit much for a child. Where am I gonna take this one? Yeah, where is safety? Shit.
伊達だ。そっちの調子はどうだ？
それがちょっと困ったことになった。
Good point.
バッカスに行ったんだが、全部消されちまってた。というわけだ。
何？
Yeah.
じゃあバカスの
Oh,
マスターも。
pretty damn dead.
そう
そうか。キリュウ。とりあえずその女の子はセレナに連れて行け。後で警察が保護する。
そうだ。
Now then, just need to go to Serena. So why do we have music like somebody's chasing me? I wanna punch something. I mean, I get the sentiment. Sometimes you just feel like you wanna punch something. Usually not a good idea to follow through because the next thing you punch... What's that? Like drop the girl and then you wanna... No. Why would I? You die now. Because I can. You're bad. Next. It was actually too fast for me to enter. Oh, I can't pick up this one. And I'm gonna pick up this one. Bitch, ruined my entrance, bitch boy. Yes, I was about to do something cool with my bike. Okay, so if I choose the direct way, things can get somewhat annoying. Yes, somewhat. The way peasants. I'm a man on a mission. Yeah, they're gonna block me. I figured. I'm gonna murder you now. Again. Fucking thugs. Fuck life, man. Yeah. How about you take that and eat it? -1. -2. -3. You're all dead. Can I just... No, I need to use the elevator, I'm an idiot. Hello, it's me again. I brought you a customer.
レナ、この子。
伊達さんっていう刑事さんから電話で聞いたわ。
Oh, nice.
熱があるみたいね。奥の部屋に行っててくれる？今薬持ってくるから。
ああ、頼む。
Oh, hello there. Little Crowder Stampede. The whole stampede of him again. How are you on this fine evening? Feeling good?
さてと、薬も飲ませたし、あとは寝ていれば大丈夫よ。きっと一時的なショックと疲労が原因ね。
Well, she saw a bar full of dead people. That would be pretty damn shocking. What is my key? So look me, I'm so small.
そう。
I still saw a room full of dead people.
そんな怖い思いして。
Oh.
何か食うもんでも作ってやってくれないか。
I shall take a look at it. If I can.
あら。
I can find it, that is.
ここは
私のお店。よろしくね、はるかちゃん。
Sounds interesting.
でレーナだ。
Was that the one you worked on before the one for Valkyria Chronicles?
あの子大丈夫か
Spill
な？
beans? Spill beans very much so?
元気になったかな？
大丈夫だ。
本当に？
それこの子のこと？
Yes, doggy. Yes, we saved doggy. Very important.
よかった。もう会えない かと思った。
ついてきてたのか。
Well,
こ
of
の
course
子
he
も
did.
嬉しそう。
はるかさっき弓お姉さんって
おいキティ
言ってたな。
You're not some feeding time yet,
個
yes?
人に手紙を届けに来てくれたって。
すごく優しいんだよ、ユミお姉ちゃん。
Yeah,
毎
the
月ひまわり
kitty.
に来てくれて、お
Such an
母さんから
impatient
の
little
手
one.
紙とかお土産とか。
お前ひまわりにいたのか。
Mhm.
そして母親の姉はユミ。
Interesting,
どう
isn't
か
it?
したの？
お前のお母さん名前はなんて言うんだ。
水木。
Nice.
知って
What
る
a
の？
nice
お
connection.
母さんのこと。ねえ、お母さんどこ？
Ooh,
ど
hoo, hoo, hoo.
こなの？
いや俺も探してるところだ。ユミのことも。はるかユミの居場所は。
Mhm. I mean, that one is at least very much true.
そうか。
And we're fresh out of clues.
おじさん、私も一緒に。
That ain't good.
さっきのところでお前の母親の店を聞こうとしてたんだ。今は手がかりが何もない。
Mhm.
私、知ってるよ。アレスでしょ。
本当にはるかちゃん。
Nice.
だから一緒に。
We have a new clue.
私だけじゃどうしてもお母さんに会えないから。ねえ、おじさん、いいでしょ。
他にどうしようもねえな。
Kinda. I mean, there are options. But, well, I guess, well, I guess my hideout has become a bit more, rowdy. I have a dog now. It's barking. That's good. Bark again. Good dog. Good little puppy. Was worth saving you. I guess we're going to that just too.
おじさん、すぐにアレスに行く？
Yeah. Can I do anything else in my little hideout here?
了解。
I guess it doesn't really seem like it. Okay, that's the back exit, I suppose. That's a room I can't enter because, well, why would I, apparently?
気をつけてね、キリュウちゃん。
Your character is still in the works. Probably my first real video. Aha! Well, shit, I forgot that this shit hates blinks. Damn it. Can I do something about that? Question. How do I change this? Why do I let other people set things for me up and then I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. That sucks. Yeah, I mean, how hard can it be to find? It shouldn't be that hard. Just YouTube. Let's see. I don't see what I wanted to see. Technology. Yes, I shall just look at the fucking name and go like, yes, YouTube. Tell me what it is. Come on. I see it. There's a video. Oh, I see. I shall use the button. Coupling. Now, I will look at your video later on. Oh, the Empire. Empire Total War. That's actually content I very much enjoy. I shall look at your video. Probably tomorrow morning. It's gonna be in the background while I am at the store and doing work, so I have something to look forward to.
おじさん、すぐにアレスに行く？
Yeah, let's go, child. I'm motivated now. 1 hour 40 minutes. That's good. That gives me a lot to do. Very much a lot to do, actually. Now that I think about it. Also pushed a little subscribe button. Like a good, decent person, I pushed it.
おじさんはミレニアムタワーに行ったことあるの？
いや、俺もつい最近知ったんだ。まさか
God damn it, now my window is fucked up now. Oh, my mistake.
あんなでかいビルが建ってるとかな。
あの場所？
昔
Yeah, that's basically where the abandoned lot was a long time ago, wasn't it? Ah,
いろんな思い出があるんだね。
which please, that was in the 80s. In the 80s the city was cool. Now it's just, well, okay, I
おじ
suppose.
さんはなんで母さんを探してるの？
Questions, many of
話すと
them.
長くなるが、俺は弓を探しているんだ。それで妹の水木、
Brum, brum, brum.
お前のお母さんなら何か知ってるんじゃないかと思ってな。
そうなんだ。
Yeah, this speed though, this
弓
walking
お姉
speed.
ちゃんもどこ行っちゃったんだろ
I'm
う。
slightly annoyed that the video posted. And 2 hours on that new playing in Sweden, which nothing.
ど
Just
う
a
してって。
Our major
自
fans
分
are
の
the
お母
progress.
さんだよ。
Finish good
理
time,
由が
Louis
なくて
Moss got
探
twice
し
per
ちゃダメ
chance.
なの。
I know that feeling, or some campaigns are really like this, especially in Total War series. In general. Sometimes you do all you can for hours and hours, and you end up precisely where you started.
あなたたちどういうご関係
I'm God.
どういうって。
で何あなたこの子のお父さんかなんか
Well, shit. That puts me in a bit of a tight spot. Before I do that, I need to rearrange my windows because otherwise I'm gonna get cancer. Go back into the window. No, I'm not. To be honest here, I mean, you're a curious and honest person.
違う。
お父さんじゃないのに
I've
こん
played
な時間
campaigns
に
like
女
this.
の子を追いかけてるの
I mean, technically speaking, she's dragging me around.
ダメだよ嘘ついて二人とも悪いけど交番ま
Nope.
ダメだよおじさん。私ひまわりに連れ戻されちゃう。
ま
Of course it
その
would.
辺も署で
I
ゆっ
mean,
く
of
りね
course it would. What were you expecting? You can probably do 10 test runs and everything goes pretty damn fucking awesome, but if you try to make that into anything, you know, bigger, that will be the one try where it fails horribly.
何やってんのなんで逃げようとするん
I wasn't trying to run away.
はい、そこまで。
ああ
Just like, stop it. I'm the law around here.
ひまわりさん、
なんだい
これ以上お父さんのこといじめないで。
You're a very good liar, child. But yeah, of course it will. I know that feeling so well. It happens to me sometimes, you know, when I'm playing a game for a while and I'm like, okay, I have some free time in my lunch break usually, so I play some games then, usually. So I played a few times during my lunch break and I'm like, okay, everything went well. Why don't we try to do this, on stream? And that is precisely the one time when things will end up getting horribly wrong. Because, well, of course. Not any other time, just that one time.
見た目の割に気が小さいの。だからさっきから動転しちゃってて、父に代わって
That
お詫
girl
び
is
します。
fucking amazing
だ
at
から
lying.
もういじめないでください。
See?
ああじゃあ本当にお父さんなんだね
I will applaud her though. That was pretty damn slick of a
あ
move
ん
there.
たいい娘さん持ったねあんたももうちょっとしっかりしなくちゃな
もういいですか？
ああいいよ
Child, you're amazing.
行こう。
Yes, I shall follow you. I have a follow you button. I shall use my follow you button because this actually
手
is a
紙を
lot better.
届けに来てくれたんだろう。
So I picked a game in
お
you,
母
but
さんからの手紙。
I can do this into competent. Yeah.
最近弓
You
に
know, I
変わっ
always
た様
thought
子は
for
なかっ
most
た。
変わった様子。
most videos of very competent people on YouTube that probably a lot of editing is involved to make it look like it.
最近シャンプーを変えたかも。
Because honestly,
髪の毛すごくいい
if a
匂い
mistake
してた
can
ね。
happen, or if a certain set of very annoying circumstances can come along, it will be when you try to make it look good. Of course it will be. The same with any sort of, examination or testing. Even if you can do it splendidly, 9 times out of 10 under normal circumstances, the very moment somebody is actually testing you on it, yeah, probably gonna have a harder time, because things will just go down the drain. But As long as you can take it with a grin, that's already worth a lot.
この中に店を構えるなんて
Quite a lot, actually.
簡単にできること
It's
じゃ
also the reason why I never claim to be competent, because, you know, otherwise people would expect me to be.
私こんなに高い建物
I wouldn't
登
want
った
that.
ことないよ
Now would I?
上からはどんな景色が見えるのかな
Probably pretty damn
環状
nice.
どころか東京中が一望できるだろ
I mean, it's a fucking giant building.
すごいなお母さん
I can only hope that the people understand that with the only battles fought thus far being for the capital of Russia alone. I mean, it was not too easy. I also didn't expect. Yeah, I mean, to some degree, I would assume the AI does its usual. Nice SATs and gets its nice bonus.
さっき警官に呼び止められた時よくとっさにあんな
This
嘘を
seems closed. Why is the building open at this hour?
私
Five
とおじ
questions.
さんが親子だってこと 知らない人から見たら
Don't
別に
worry, I
おかしく
will
ないでしょ
watch your video and judge you most harshly for your
女優になれ
things.
るかもしれないな
Nah, I wouldn't do it.
さすがに
It's
それは
not
無
my
理だ
style,
よ
to be fair.
しかし俺もいつの間にか
Reminds me of the good old days. It's been quite a while actually since I played Empire. Maybe I should actually at some point
小学生の子供
install it again. I hate installing big games though, that takes forever on my poor PC. Mostly because my internet is shit, but
想像
well,
つかないよ
what can you do? Few gigabytes, yeah. Have to let this run the whole day basically to get it to run. I'm actually surprised that streaming works that bloody well, but no man. Hmm.
ちょっといい
Can't even reach the button, child.
何してるんだ
おじさん60回押して
ああ
Okay, that's just
驚
creepy.
いたな暗証番号か
お母さんがね
I mean, to be
手紙で
fair,
教
it
えて
is
くれた
Russia.
の
Russia is well
お
known
店
for
の
having
自
an
慢の
extra
一
of
つだって
troops. That is fair. That is a fair point. I shall see in detail how you fared against Great Mother Russia. Using the Empire 2 mod as well. Yeah, actually, it's funny that you mentioned it. I saw that the passing, I think a friend of mine, good old-fashioned tech boy, was mentioning that and was like, Empire 2, is there a second Empire now? I mean, you know, I wouldn't hold it against them. I did like the idea of good old-fashioned Empire,
手紙でね自
but I
分
think
の
they
お
were
店が
maybe
持て
a
ること
bit too
すごく喜んでたきっ
ambitious.
とここのテーブルとか食器とか
Just a tiny bit.
全部お母さんが選んだんだと思う
そうだなきっと高級品なんだろうが
Oh, that I won't
高す
see.
ぎず
Just something you've
落ち着いて過
hidden
ごせる
away
よう
from
に
your
気配りが行き届い
dear,
ている
おじ
poor,
さんも
cute
ここで
little
ゆっくりでき
viewers.
るといいね
それはさすがに無理だな金が足りねえよ
Yeah, probably
大
actually,
丈
we
夫
don't
だ
have
よ
any money.
だってユミお姉ちゃんのお友達なんでしょ
A tattoo on your chest, eh? Meh. I guess different taste. Meh. Meh. Actually, why don't I gain first person view and view that picture? Well, maybe I can't. Because game decides cutscene time.
はるか
I know I can.
お前なんで孤児院に
わかんない
I
よ
gotta
そんな
correctly
の
for the music.
お前がひまわりにいたのも母親は知ってるんだろ
Ah, I know that feeling.
どうしても迎えに来るこ
I
と
know
がで
that
きないっ
feeling.
て手紙
Ah,
で何回もわけ聞いたんだけ
yeah,
ど
yeah.
それしか
That happens sometimes,
ユミ
even
も
with
そう
in-game
言っていた
music.
のか
ただ最後にお姉ちゃんが来た時
Ah, YouTube can be a bitch when it
お母さん
comes to
からって
music. That
あれを
that much I
くれたの
know.
でもその時
Actually,
思
since all of
った
my nonsense ends up on YouTube
本当にもう
at some point,
お母さんと
it
会えなくなるかもしれないっ
happens
て
quite often that I get some nice notification like, that music, and I was like, I don't have any music. It's just game music. Funnily enough, somebody actually does hold the copyright for Bach and Mozart. Never try to actually play Mozart on stream. That gets you the same result. I think I had that once. What was it? I was playing some Wasan and I had still, but I didn't realize at that point, but I had still some very, very quiet little classical music in the background from my break before, and that got copyrighted too. Like, okay, Okay, I'll take it. What can I say? That feeling though. It's like, what the fuck? That's a fucking classic, could you not?
伊達だ
Uh,
100億
some
の
little
星が
things
分か
behind
った
the
ぞ
scenes.
ユミだお前が追ってるユミが星だ
なんだって。
現場に指
Yeah,
輪が
you
落ち
would
てたらしい
you would assume just
指輪。
normally. You would assume that
10年
most of the
前
classics
お
would
前
be
から預かったあの指輪だ
without any sort of modern
この
copyright
紹介
to
は
it.
彼女とその共犯の女を追ってる
So
そうだ
what they usually do is like, we are not copyrighting the music itself, but the interpretation used by artist X that you are using, and then you would need to refute that, and ugh, it's pain in the ass nonsense. I don't give a shit, honestly.
お前
Let
らも
them
指
claim
と
what they
水木を
want.
いや、わ
Too
し
much
らが
trouble.
ほとんどは
But it is rather fun to have that happen.
なんでこいつ。
Gee, we're now brothers in arms, because I know that experience as well. Take it with a grin and just laugh it away.
渡すと思うか。
I also once got into trouble for a too naughty thumbnail picture, I remember that much. Actually, I told the story quite a moment before. That was also a rather fun little one. From a very old game, and a naughty picture. They were like, meh. You know, I can stream this game, yeah? I can watch the videos in this game with some real-life women doing naughty poses. No problem. But a sketch, not even fully colored, from a game of decades ago. You know, that's so far, boy, that's so far. Even censored the breast just, you know, politeness sake, basically. But no, the game is like, nope. Big game. YouTube is like, no. We don't like this. No, I need a chair. And not to sit on, I need a chair to throw. Yeah, just wanted to move forward a bit, don't worry. Shit, wrong direction. I mean, you can try, of course. Honestly, I just took it, you know, with a bit of amusement. And, what can you do? You could, of course, try. It's your good right. Bam. Time to go the other way again. I got hit by the fucking chair. What you cornered now? What are you gonna do about it? I'm gonna sidestep like a bitch. I see. Ouch. Okay, that was one of a nasty move. I'll give you that much. I hate it when I can't do anything with them just healing. Yeah. It's basically nothing else than that. It will not have much of an effect. That actually reminds me, I also got the same problem when I did part of the Nier series. Some of those songs also, that's like, we don't like that. At all. Hey, you're annoying me. Just wanted to pick this up, you bloody... Don't kick that away, I needed that. I hate it when they heal. Well, I guess I'm gonna use whatever I can get. Don't just block, you bitch boy. Make me. Finally. Proud so far. Your one weakness. I mean, to be fair, I haven't ever seen them doing anything that sounded really like an episode like you got one warning, get another one, and we're gonna murder you for it. Or at least your channel. At least I don't think I've listed anything like this in my list. Actually, let's take a look what my channel says about that. Where's the YouTube site? Where is the YouTube? There's the YouTube. Nope. Doesn't seem like there's anything going on. But I can still see that, actually what else do I have? Oh yeah, with some of my videos I actually some sound disabled at some points. Meh, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I mean, what can I say? I'll take it. With a grin. Can't do much more about it. Hey. What? I lost where we are. Oh, okay. So that's what Nishiyama is up to.
いくらかかるんです。いや、いくらかかってもいい。それで優子が助かるならやってくれ。日吉先生。
Dr.
お金
Hiyoshi.
の件は分かりました。ただそのためには適合するドナーが現れるのを待たなければなりません。
You're taking plenty of choices. To stick to one thing at a time, run your same campaign on Empire to completion, diversify and upload different videos based on the day, making it like Tuesday's Empire. I mean, I'm personally the kind of person who couldn't really do, you know, just one series at a time, because that's really not my style. I'm far too interested in different games. So I would probably diversify and go like, yes, we can make, I mean, you can do it like me and go like, Friday is for the Western RPG of the hour, Saturday is for the Eastern RPG of the hour, and the rest of the days are going by what I feel like. It's my personal policy. I like it like this. I mean, you know, it's my style. Fits me like a glove. Honestly, I guess you could just try out what works, basically, for a while, you know? Just try doing one series and go like, okay, just that and see if that satisfies you. I would get insane. That would probably help. I mean, you know, I'm probably not need to talk much about it. Actually, let's see here. What does it say? Oh, yeah, right. Apparently I got an achievement because I got 1,000 clicks on YouTube. Yay. I'm not gonna take that serious, YouTube, you know. I probably can't tell you from an experience point of view, like, yes, I know how this works. But, yeah, I just like to do what I like to do, basically. But yeah, so it does sound reasonable to go for a wider net to cast. That more fishies may get caught. Maybe, potentially. I don't know. Jesus Christ. I wasn't expecting that one.
何の真似だ。
俺に金を稼がせてくれ。3000万どうしても必要なんだ。
Jesus Christ.
やり方はお前に
Just ask Keiju. I'm pretty sure I have like 30 million somewhere lying around.
力を貸してくれ。松重。
Honestly, I mean, I'm sure there is one way that works for the most, and that's how you get potentially very, very much bigger. I mean, you know, somehow somebody who is really big must have found a way that works and use it, so you can just go, what do these successful people do? But I don't like this. That means playing in a way or doing things in a way that I don't enjoy. That's lose all the fun in it. And I don't like that idea very much. I like to have fun with the games I play. Otherwise, you know, this wouldn't be much of a relaxing hobby for me any longer. But I have enough work as is, honestly. Not more work, please. But yes, I guess my greatest advice is, you know, do things that are fun. Yes, very good, very good. Everything else can come later. Easy advice, see? We don't need to be smart about it, we just need to have fun with it. Yes, I shall take this. It shall be written down in a book with all of my wisdoms. I'll be sold for, like, you know, 12 euro 99 cents or something. Tax included, mind you. A bit of fun on the side, that needs to be. Oh, Shinji. I have a cell phone now. You can call me on my cell phone. Why? Oh yeah, I forgot he was shot. Then he forgot to tell the people that I didn't shoot him. I remember that.
信頼できる筋に隠れ家頼んでるとこです。落ち着いたらまた連絡します。連絡先はセレナで。いや、携帯を持ってる。
Indeed. Kiryu has become a modern kid. He has a cell phone now. A little flip phone. I remember when I had stuff like that. I actually remember when I had that, what was it, the Nokia 3310 or something? Little brick thing. Very, very resilient. Yeah, but the most looking into how SS2 things is gonna be looking how to manipulate the engine all. Kinda. From what I guess the text and wording in the title have more to do than most. Fantasy and secret sauce. Yeah, I'm I would assume that the YouTube system works off its own little algorithms. And as long as you understand to some degree how those would function, you could probably enhance your results a bit. And considering that as long as you get more than enough views, say, chances are you would get some subscribers out of that too. Because, you know, given 1,000 people, at least one will be like, hey, yeah, that guy funny. So if you had 2,000, you would have 2, and if we would continue going on this line, you would at some point end up with an amazing amount, hopefully. Actually, how many subscribers have I? I actually haven't looked at that number for a while. Oh, 15. See, I have a whole 15 subscribers. I'm someone. I don't think I will ever get behind the idea of using stuff like those numbers for anything. I need something to drink though. Open up, little shocky milk. Might sound bad saying that, but I don't really think that those numbers mean much, honestly. Oh, personal opinions. Do you have to say, child? I don't think that's a good idea. Necessarily.
キリュウ、何か当てはあるのか？いや、まだ重い。効率的じゃねえな。仕方ねえ。例の情報屋のところに。
An information broker again.
ひょっとして伝説の情報屋の話か。
A legendary informant. Interesting.
そうだ。
In terms of the content itself, I'll make what I want to make. That's good. Very good. There's enough people out there that as long as I can get you recommended rights, so they know it's there to be fine. See? Sounds good. Sounds very good. I like that idea. Making stuff that you like sounds a lot more pleasant than forcing yourself to do the same shit over and over again just because it's popular. I think I had a conversation like this at some point. What was it? What was the content of that conversation? Memory. Would you please work with me here? Oh yeah, it was about you could, what was it? It was like you could just do Minecraft videos, and as long as one of them catches on and you continue doing that content, you will get a lot of stuff. And I was like, okay, yeah, I could do one, probably. Could do a whole stream of it, because I have no idea what that actually, you know, is in detail. Never played it. But doing that forever would just murder me. No matter how much popularity that would get, I would die inside from doing it over and over and over again. Blech. It's like, you know, this is your focus now. This is your life now. I would be like, no. Not in a million years. There's reason to try to achieve growth. That much I can understand. For the love of God, not at all costs, please. Because that will at some point, you know, absolutely be seeable by people that you're not really liking what you're doing. I don't like that. It's a nice little background music this bar has though. Pretty nice for the background music. I like it. How late is it? Late. Pretty much late. Which means this is probably all I can play for today. It's actually the one drawback this life has. It's called work. It comes closer with every bloody freaking tick of the hour end. I think we still have achieved quite a bit. I mean, you know, we saved the child, we saved the dog. We beat up an asshole. A good start. How was it for me? Actually, no. Actually, the tech boy set up pretty much everything, and when I was like, okay, I want to stream, he was like, okay, let me set everything up for you. Here's your YouTube channel, here's your Twitch thing, and now go and make happy. Strategy. I do like strategy games. myself, to be fair. I'm not good at them, mind you, but I still have a nice lot of fun with them. I think just yesterday I tried one I hadn't tried before, mostly because I never came around to it. Victoria 2. Seems like an interesting beast, like most Paradox games, but what are the depths that you still need to learn, bit by bit by bit? Or get learned. Somebody dropped by and was like, okay, let me explain to you a few basic bitch things. That helped quite a bit. But yeah, why not? I think there are too little people enjoying and playing strategy games. After all, it's a fucking broad area. There are many of them. From Total War to, well, many a Paradox game. A lot of those are pain in the ass to get your hands on because they cost like a fucking fortune. You don't even want to know how much money I spent on Crusader Kings 2. I can see it. Oh yeah, what was that one classic? Company of Heroes. Especially the first one. That was kind of cute. I remember playing that. Could be fun too. Or you could go even broader and go like any sort of tactical RPG would technically speaking also be a strategy game. As long as you play on a somewhat strategical board, in a way. Could include that too, if you were so inclined. It's a cool thing. You can do all of these cool things. And, you know, taking a break every year now with something completely different is also pretty much up to you. Could be a nice, you know, breath of fresh wind from time to time. Like me, when I'm suddenly deciding to play something completely out of the normal. Like, yeah, felt like it. That's all I need. Did I save? Yeah, if I were just to go of games that I can't imagine myself playing, I probably have enough content for, oh boy, years to come. Ooh, RTSs, Command & Conquer, of course. Ah, Command & Conquer, Red Alert 3, Splashy Water game. I think I actually have some videos of that on my channel. Yes, I do. I never finished it, did I? Shit, I should get around to that. Pretty sure I had just the Japanese left. Relatively sure. Would look it up, but no. I will not. Otherwise I get in a strange mood and then I'm gonna just try to shove it in. We had some plans for this week at least. Generals. Playbys, yeah. Generals is most definitely one of the better ones. There's no question about that. Command & Conquer, I mean, I played Command & Conquer, the very first one on PlayStation 1. That was a chore and a half. And, you know, it didn't have many of the functions that I really love in modern games, like a freaking tech mode, for example, for your units. That helps a lot. Good days. And Red Alert 3. Splashy Water, just Splashy Water. It's one thing that stays in your mind forever. But Generals, I actually haven't played Generals in a while. Might actually wanna break that one out. Pretty sure I have the physical copy of it around here. The remaster. I looked at that too for a while. I was like, yes, no, maybe, and then his end I was like, yeah, don't feel it honestly. Oh, first Command & Conquer. Oh, the controls were, they were special. That made some of the levels so much more annoying. Not that like the levels themselves were that hard necessarily, but especially with a controller. Try playing a fucking strategy game with a freaking PlayStation 1 controller. You know, pain. Real pain at that point. It's okay in small doses, but focus kinda shifts. I know that feeling. If there's one I'm still pretty damn stuck on, or rather D2 I'm still pretty damn stuck on, and Crusader Kings 2, with all of its add-ons, just because, well, there's just so much shit to do in there, it never really gets boring. And Total War Shogun 2 will probably always stay a bit of a, you know, guilty pleasure. Never goes away. If you don't play it for half a year and suddenly I feel like, yeah. When I play it, I do enjoy it very much, so. Fall of the Samurai is still pretty fucking great. Especially, you know, modern armies against primitive armies. That too can be rather fun to play. It's some interesting matches with my friends back in the day with that one. Trying to outmaneuver a modern army. Like, they have Gatling guns. I have bows. Well, gets a lot more fairer when your bow is actually on horses. And then you get more down still, and it's like, okay. Great fun. For the whole family. Not so much for the poor little AI soldiers I have under my control though. They suffered greatly. Yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy the next 5 minutes just doing some nice little racks on the pipe. Smells immer still slightly cherry. Such a nice aroma though. Well, Halo Wars, eh? That's another special case. It's not impossible to win, but you really feel that the original Shogun 2 units are very much having a few problems as soon as you put guns. It's not impossible, that's the cool part. But yes, that's the good thing about, you know, line infantry and their rather limited amount of shooty they can do. Which is why I'm sad, you know. I'm not really fearing the line infantry. What I fear, especially if I have enough horses, is Gatling guns. Because if those get your horses, they will run away very, very quickly. They're moral breaks like nothing you want to see. Now, if you have enough horses and you can actually, you know, flank them somewhat, that's okay. But of course, if you're a smart player on the other side, you're gonna be like, hey, that bitch is gonna try to flank me, isn't he? You can bet your happy little ass I will try to flank you. As I said before, it's not that I'm particularly gifted playing strategy games. Just, you know, for the enjoyment. I always kind of found that funny that people are like, oh, no, you need to be skilled to play this game. No, you need to have fun. That's all I need. Go to firebombers. It is indeed an adventure. That's some of the most fun units. Yeah, it's a bit like with the very faulty Greek flame bomb thingies. Yeah, especially in older games. Oh, those are fun. Yes, your bombs are special. Even all the way back in Rome, they never really understood how to make good use of that mechanic. Indeed. Technically speaking, you need to be somewhat skilled at it to win, not to play the game, which is why I don't understand why people feel such a big hurdle to just start playing games. It's not gonna bite you, and if you suck it, it's also not gonna bite, because, well, what's the worst that happens? You lose? Yeah, so what? Try again. This. The same actually when, actually one of the main reasons I think why the tech boy refuses to play with me on stream, because he's like, yeah, no, I don't want the, well, whole of the internet would be a bit much to be fair, but the little part of the internet that comes along for watching you and judging my playstyle. I'm like, yeah, so what? Let them. Well, what's the worst that can happen? Physically speaking, nothing much, but yes, some people just feel a bit of a barrier there. Well, in part it's also just his personality, to be fair. Would be fun because he would most definitely use my poor little face as a mop to mop up all of the blood of my poor units after the battle. That's usually how our battles, at least our serious battles, tend to go. He's pretty damn good at this whole strategy nonsense. Hearts of Iron 4. I've actually recently played Hearts of Iron 4 together with the little Soviet. His name was? Yes, his was. I'm really not good with names, so I shall apologize in case he sees this and is like, that's not my name. Hearts of Iron 4 with all the DLC. It's fun, but I will not claim that I understand all of the internal mechanics. Sometimes things go well, sometimes not so much, but it's a fun game. Actually also played Hearts of Iron 2 and 3. And I still kind of think that 3 was held a bit better, personally. Kind of felt like I had more of an understanding in that one, but Maybe that's just me being conceited. Well, could very well be. Hearts of Iron 4. Walk Enriching. That's a game I do know that Detector owns it. I don't think I have it. I don't think I played it. Would probably play it on his account. Would. Should, maybe. I can't really give you anything with it, but Hearts of Iron 4 is really... It's a paradox game, what can you say? They're not meant to be easy to understand in full. Well, yeah. Like, you have to understand how army composition works. Now you need to actually make a combat wealth that is actually reasonable. And now you need to understand how to actually make a good and working plan. And don't forget your infrastructure, because if you don't build those up, your logistics are going to suck ass. And now do it all at once while the enemy is approaching your poor little German country that is trying to be a Kaiserreich again. Like, yeah, game, sure. Sounds good. But yeah, that's basically... it's a paradox game in a nutshell. There are like a few hundred things you're supposed to know, and you're supposed to remember, and you're supposed to use, but, oh, it goes over my head to be fair. But it's great fun to play. Hearts of Iron 4. I remember when we made little penis-shaped dents into a big old Russia while advancing. Like, you know, you need to make the penis bigger. It was great fun though. As long as you can have fun with those games, I'm absolutely for playing them, even if you miss out. Also, some people in chat really have fun with being like, yeah, you idiot, you need to... what was that one thing? Crusader Kings 2, he's like, you do know your spy master hates you and he will pretty much help anyone trying to murder you. I was like, okay. I thought you to remind me that that is actually a mechanic in the game. Because I had completely forgotten that it's actually how it works. Fun times though. Very fun times. Much the fun we found along the way. Much the fun that we were intended to have. Not according to at least the game itself. Good shapes. Now then, I'm almost finished with my pipe. Oh. The cleaning part that is. And then I think I will log off and fall into my bed. Just a few more long days. Then we have actually... it kind of depends. If I'm actually very lucky, I will have Saturday completely off, and that means I could play some more games. Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be very nice? Well, if things go well, that is. As usual, I do not trust things to go well, honestly. You're a bit of a, you know, learned behavior of mine. It's like, Tim isn't home, no. That wouldn't be nice. Actually, at some point, it actually reminds me while we're talking about Hearts of Iron 4. Could at some point play together with that. Well, lines up time-wise. Because I'm pretty sure we have a pretty damn big time difference between us, if memory serves. And we can both fail very much nicely and laugh at, well, Russia mostly. I have a bit of a third with them going on. Bloody fucking Russians. Like, Stalin is mad. Yes, I know. He's very much mad. Also, he likes to clean his ranks. Most brutally. Now we just need to clean the edge. Well, technically, no, we couldn't just play Hearts of Iron, we could also play that as well. See, that's the spirit. You have to go there with some spunk. Only to then see all of your armored divisions fall really behind and get crushed, encircled, murdered. But that can be fun too. As I said, that's basically the main point. As long as the people have fun, that's all we need. Yes, we should definitely try to do this at some point. Just for the sheer lols of the whole area. I can see it in front of my... The good thing is, at some point, well, Attackbar would then be looking at the video footage of this and goes like, okay, so you did that wrong. Indeed, don't fail at a boring fashion. There are many funny ways you can fail, like trying to help the Spanish and get absolutely wrecked by the multitudes of, like, oh look, it's the anarchist uprising, now it's the fucking nationalists uprising, oh look, now it's regular Spain coming back to bite you in the ass. Your first mistake was you installed the game. Indeed, that was indeed. Gee, that's the point. I do find it very much lovely when a game comes out, people play the game, and people have more fun playing a completely different ways than what was intended, and having more fun with that with what was actually intended with the game. Even cooler if the actual developers are getting behind that idea and they're like, okay, so people like doing it like this. Maybe we should, you know, take that to heart. Sadly, not many developers are that flexible, sadly enough. Some are actually outright a bit annoyed with the whole idea of, why are they playing like they're supposed to? That's not how you're supposed to be having fun. I'm pretty sure I read at least one rather enraged article like that once. Memory serves. What game was that actually on? Oh, Jesus Christ. There are indeed a shitload. A shitload, a motherload of mods for. Actually, while I'm sitting here like an idiot, I could actually just go into my little stream thing. If I could move my mouse, it is. There's my mouse. It's hidden. Where is Heart of Iron 4? That's why we have a search. So I don't need to look like an idiot through fucking over 100 different fucking titles. Is that the one? Do they have workshop? Let's see. What's the most popular right now by Heart of Iron 4? No advertisement. Oh yeah, right. I forgot. Paradox. Paradox started with this whole fucking subscription nonsense. Oh, I hate it. Fuck's sake. And now somebody says like, here's a mod for you. It removes the advertisement for the subscription service. I'm like, actually, I find this very good. What do we have here? Some blueprints. Yeah, I really hate that. I really fucking hate it. Yeah, the event cards. Clear nuke numbers. International arms market. Minor Nations Reborn, the remake of the Minor Nations. Could be interesting. Brazil. Why though? How many? Give me an overview game. Mouse team. Okay. At 1,000 pages of, yeah, that's a lot. Indeed, I can absolutely understand that though, because whenever I start a Paradox game nowadays, it doesn't matter if it's Crusader Kings 2, Hearts of Iron, or anyone else, when I see this little thing like, do you want to subscribe? You can get all of the DLCs for just, you know, $4.99 a month. I'm like, no, fuck off. I was completely against the idea of digitalizing my property in the first place with like Steam, which is why I have an assload of still physical discs lying around. Because I never trusted that idea. I'm not gonna start fucking subscribing and completely relinquishing my fucking ownership of things. Fuck you, very much so. And I think that most people think so, actually. I'm not gonna pay you fucking $5, or in my case euros, a month for a fucking subscription. That's just HDMS holish move. Not the first one that Paradox did in recent memory, apart from their usual nonsense, which is a DLC policy that is so far beyond reasonable. It's not even funny. As I said, if I were to add up all of these... I can probably look at it, shouldn't I? Well, yes, but no. You will gain shit. You will quite literally gain shit. You pay them $5 a month so you can play it. And if you stop, you get nothing. All of your money just goes poof away. I will get more value out of paying a fucking prostitute than I will get from paying you for a month. Quite literally. Because then at least I have a few nice memories and not a lot of, well, technically speaking, I could have a lot of regrets, but that's another thing. Just interesting. That was not what I wanted to click. But apparently I'm too blind to click. Oh, well, I have the wrong hand on the mouse because the other hand holds the pipe. How long is the list for Hearts of Iron 4? I think it's about, with all of the DLC, over 200 euros at this point. That's a steep fucking hurdle if you wanna get invested into the game, to put it mildly. I mean, what I think you could use it for, or what you could advertise it for relatively easily, is like, okay, you can use the subscription for 1 month to see how the game would play with all of the DLC, if it's, you know, to your liking. And then you could potentially start buying the base game and the DLC, one after the other. You know? Because most of the time a Paradox game, base game, is that's not really something you necessarily want to play. Not going to be nearly as fun. That's the reason why Crusader Kings 3 actually is okay-ish, but not actually good in my opinion until now. It has the potential to become the new big thing if enough time passes. So in 10 years time, and if enough DLC come out, yes, it could very much rival Crusader Kings 2, but for the moment, yeah, I'll take Crusader Kings 2 every day. A week over Crusader Kings 3. Basically. All my pipes are finished. One of them is actually really equipped with a bit of extra tobacco. I can actually now do a nice little bit of calming down and finish my coffee while I do a few more drags. Feels good. Very good even. Let's save again, because I'm afraid the game doesn't save. Very much afraid. But yes, Paradox is horrible DLC policy. To be fair, that's not that uncommon anymore. I mean, Total War also has the tendency to just, you know, it's like, yeah, do you want some free skins for your units? Give us money, please. Trying to scribble one step. So. See, that's the problem with time. Move so slowly, and you have to do so much shit that you don't want to do. The very moment you have fun, it just runs out of the window. I mean, technically speaking, I was planning to play like, you know, an hour, and I'm like, let's not look at the timer. Oh, it's over 2. Yeah. That happens, Sean. Shit happens indeed. Now, see this new batch of tobacco. This time it is not just cherry, but this time it's actually whiskey. A bit of a different beast. Understandable. It's a good sign actually if you manage to just go longer naturally, because that means that you actually have fun with what you're doing. See, that's always the point I come back to. I like things, and I do like it when usually I don't really have the time to listen much, or well, to interact much with any streams, but if I have something on in the background and I can feel that the one doing shit is actually having fun with it, that's actually rather enjoyable. Gives me a good feeling. Basically. I think I'm going to order a batch of this one too. Not bad at all. A bit rougher around the edges than the cherry one, but quite tasty indeed. Well, that too is just a matter of taste though, to be fair. But yes, before I drag this out into infinity and tomorrow comes and we're still sitting here and I'm like, okay, I have another 10-hour day. Actually, yeah, it's just 10 hours tomorrow, isn't it? Yes, it is. Because I actually did have a bit of an appointment in the evening, but that got cancelled, so I will be home with just 10 hours of work. Sounds pleasant, doesn't it? Very pleasant even, I'd say. Might actually mean that I can start a bit earlier streaming. Wouldn't that be nice? Well, maybe. Alternatively, I will actually do some, because I do kind of need to do some shopping for groceries and shit again. Oh, maybe we'll do that tomorrow then. And otherwise I would have to do it on a weekend, and I hate doing it on a weekend. City's always fucking full of shit. Yeah, I think I will leave that to my own imagination and to decide rather spontaneously. Anything else I needed to say announcement-wise? I don't think so. Oh, I don't see any notes. Usually I leave myself some nice little notes if there's something. Yeah, one way or another. Just like what game I play in any given hour, I will usually decide that relatively spontaneously. Sometimes I do try to plan a bit ahead. Mostly that doesn't work out because the planning these days is just horrendously all over the place, and if I can't really do any plans without having a very high risk of them getting interrupted, I make no plans in the first place and try it rather spontaneously. Has proven to work a lot better. It's also the reason why I don't like making any promises like, yes, I will absolutely do this, or something if I'm not absolutely sure I can actually, because I hate that sort of thing. It's not my style. I promise you that I will be on at a certain time, then I will do it. If I say, nope, I'm giving you no promises, I'll still try. But at least I'm not gonna feel bad about it if I can't do it. Better for my conscience, basically. Anything else? No, I don't see anything else. So I shall, most profoundly, meet you at you. Have a good one in all of that. This road tries to kill me again. That's a nice feeling. Feels like something is trying to crawl up from my throat and strangle me from inside. Always nice. I shall do just that. You too have a good one. I don't think it's bedtime for you yet, as far as I'm aware. So, yeah, have a good one. That sounds a lot more appropriate. Play some games for me, you know. Give me nice dreams. And we'll see what comes next. I will... Yeah, that's not sleepy time at all. I will make myself a nice little note. On my little paper here so I don't forget. About Hoi 4. I'm playing Hoi 4. With the chronos. So that at some point I will actually remember, and then I will talk to you about it. Because I know myself, if I don't write myself something down like this, I will probably after a good night's sleep be like, I was something. I remember I wanted to say something, and then it's gone. Forever. But yes. Now that it is out of the way, let me see. As for the easily mentionables, well, we have a very prominent little guest on our side, little Chrono Stampede, who dropped by for quite a while. Yes, very much so. He's on YouTube now. I will totally endorse anyone's actions going over there and looking at that, because I'm sure it's good. It is very important. We shall indulge in that particular thing. Well, in my case, tomorrow. Everybody else can do it just now, you know. Just sneak over there, take a look, take a sneak peek. Push the subscribe button or something. Yeah, sounds like a reasonable action to take. I'm of course leading by example. I already did it. And there's the video. I mean, technically it's just 1 hour 40 minutes. Look, you have 3 subscribers now. Very good thing. Very good thing indeed. As for the other side of the argument, what actually is there? There is nothing there on the YouTube side of things. No, I don't see anything. That makes it easier. As for the rest, those poor, hidden, in the lurking side of things, usually my side of things, to be completely fair and honest, do feel appreciated too for dropping by. Push and slap yourself on the shoulder for a job well done. And since I don't have anything else to announce, I don't think, I would say, well, see you soonish, as in tomorrow. Probably around the usual time, maybe a bit earlier if I decide to not go shopping for nonsense that I can eat. Well, yeah, we'll see. Indeed, catch you soonish. That sounds very good. That's a promise I can admit to and adhere to. Yeah, you do you. And do it good. Get that baby formula ASAP. And play some games. With that very good note in mind, I shall say bye-bye for the moment. I shall